Okay, so let's do a beginner Kung Fu class. Okay, follow along as best you can. You may not know the techniques, just follow as best you can. Never work in the industry. If you can't do a technique because of an injury, then basically substitute it with something else. Okay, so let's start off. Okay, hopefully you already did your warm up, which is like another class that a video that I did. But anyway, let's go in. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do left bow and arrow neutral stance, which would come straight up like this. One, coming back. Okay, let's go back. Opposite direction. Two, coming back. Three, back. Four, back. Five, back. Six, back. Seven, back. 8, back. 9, back. 10, back. Okay, then we're going to do a high rising block, which comes up like this. 1, 2, using the Cantonese corkscrew. 3, 4, you see the angle, like the roof, letting the rain fall off the roof. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do front thrust punches. Okay, coming up, cross. 1. You notice how even though my hand is this way, it's angled. Okay, because I'm filling the space. I want to give myself a little bit of room so that my arm doesn't get broken if it gets captured and locked. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even when I do vertical punches, okay, which is the next one, we're going to come up, we're going to have that slight angle right here. In the event that we get captured, we can twist out. It gives us a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, again, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the downward foot block. Coming up here, coming straight down. You see how we're crossing the arms? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the outside forearm block, which is the one that comes across like this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the back knuckle. So we come across this way, back knuckle. Okay, this way, lead out with the elbow, back knuckle. This way, back knuckle. This way, back knuckle. Okay, so now let's combine like the blocks with our punches. Okay, so let's do the front thrust punch. Okay, with the high rising block. So I'm going to step up, block up, and then punch. 1 of the other side, block up, punch. 2, stepping back, block up, punch. 3, block up, punch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's do one to the side. Let's switch this way. Punch. Switch the opposite direction. Punch. You see that? Okay. So again, let's do this. Now let's do some from side to side. Let's go. 1, opposite. 2, opposite direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if it was this way, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's do the vertical punch right here. Okay, actually before that, let's do the inside hook and buck, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The reason why we're doing this is because we're going to combine that with the vertical punch, which is this one right here. So we're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, opposite direction, sorry, my bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's do this one now. Now let's do this one. Let's go. Outside forearm lock this way, followed by the back knuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4, to the side, right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's breathe in. Hands up, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, down. Breathe in. Up to the sides, breathe out. Kind of looks like this, right? Breathe in. Down. Okay. So let's also work on the sweeping palm block, which is the block that comes out this way to the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to combine it with the punches. It's going to be looking like this. 1, 2, step back. 3, 4, 5, 6, to the side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's work on just simple techniques like that. We're combining like the blocks with the punches. Okay. In addition to that, let's look at this. How we're starting off in the neutral stance right here. And we're taking a step forward in the bow and arrow stance. You see, taking a step forward in the bow and arrow stance. Taking a step backwards into the bow and arrow stance. Taking a step backwards in the bow and arrow stance. I can go well pronounced it like this. Okay, but let's work on the basic techniques like this. Step forward, step back. Watch this. Let's now go from here to a crane, close crane right here. See, close crane right here. Take a step back, close crane right here. But now we're gonna incorporate the open crane, which is this one right here. Okay, or this one right here. Okay, so what you're gonna see is you're gonna see me transition from a closed crane to an open crane to the bow and arrow stance, pivoting perpendicular 90 degrees like this. It looks like this. Up, this way, down. You see? Opposite side, up, this way, down. Okay? Up, this way, down, up, this way, down. And what we're doing is we're creating a protection. We're protecting ourselves as we're moving this way. And then we're stepping down this way. Same thing here. We're protecting ourselves as we're moving this way, stepping down this way. And if you notice, we're moving to the open side. So as I come this way, switch stances this side. Again, this side goes this way, that way. This side, that way. This side, that way. This side, that way. Let's also work on the switch stances, which is basically, it's kind of like going from here to here, right? Or here, back, right? Or the opposite direction, here to here, back, right? So let's work on the switch stances. And we don't have to jump that high, we just switch like this, switch like that, right? But now, check this out. You can use power to the instep as you jump too. So check this out. Let's do 10 of them. From here, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it makes you a little bit more limber on your feet. So as you're doing something like this, you're like punch, punch, switch, punch, punch. Actually, really for the kicks, right? You know, so you come up in front, just click, boom, boom. Maybe you jump back, switch, kick, kick. Okay, so hopefully you're able to follow as best you can. If not, like, I'll try to slow the class down a little bit further in the future. But yeah, I'll try to go as slow as possible. Try to do individual techniques first, and then combine those techniques with everything else. Okay, so hopefully you found this particular basics class fruitful. What you notice is that, like, the techniques that I use is more karate-ish, meaning a lot of straight stuff, a lot of hips that are like straight right here. You know, when I twist the hips this way, even when I move out this way, and I set the move so that it's perpendicular. Okay, and that's so that I can generate as much energy as possible. One of the things about tiger style, right, or the tiger aspect of the art, is the bone, right? So bone generates the power, but it generates the power because of alignment, and it generates the power because the bone is the biggest or the heaviest mass in your body. Okay, so, you know, power is equal to mass times that constant squared, right? You know, E equals MC squared, right? Anyway, hopefully you found something useful out of this particular basic video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and change it up such that different techniques are in different classes. So you can take one class, then do another class, and each of the different classes, you'll learn something different, each one, and you'll be able to practice something different. Okay, here we go. See ya.